Hey there, how's it going? Doug Sutton here, your favorite Denver realtor. And if this is your first time tuning in or coming across the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe below, and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to get notified about the current market here in Denver. Today, I wanted to talk to you about some exciting things going on. If you're kind of on the fence about buying a home still this year, right now is a really good time. Now that interest rates have kind of stabilized and home prices, they aren't going up 20, 40, 50,000 every other month like they were before. There are some deals to be had right now in the market. Inventory has almost doubled from where it was at the beginning of the year. So that means there's almost no competition on these homes right now. Right now, we're seeing sellers more than willing to work with buyers now. I mean, no more waiving the inspection, no more having to cover the appraisal if it doesn't appraise. If you were thinking about new construction, builders are offering some pretty sweet incentives on the new builds right now too. There's even some really good opportunities to get into a nearly completed home. That means if you want new construction, you don't have to wait 12 to 14 months for that new home to get built. Some of these buyers that were banking on rates not going up when they started the new build process can unfortunately no longer qualify for the home for one reason or another. You may not get to pick out all the finishes, but if the home fits your needs, it's in your budget, and you really like the way it looks, great opportunity to get into a new built home, be the first one to live in it without having to wait a year for that home to be built. You could literally move into the brand new home in the same amount of time as a typical resale purchase contract timeline, like 30, 45 days, depending on where the new home is at. And if where the interest rates are currently at have you discouraged about buying, it's still a good time to buy. Let me explain to you why. When we write the contract, we can get the seller to give you a concession at closing to either help with closing costs, or even better, you can use that money to buy loan points and help lower your interest rate so you can get that payment right where you want it and have it locked in until you decide to refinance for that lower rate somewhere down the road. So with more homes coming to market and they're not selling in the 24 to 48 hours like we've seen over the last 2+ years, having clients get under contract without getting into a crazy bidding war, getting the home for list price and in some cases below list price with concessions. So on top of that, you can get the sellers to help you buy down your interest rate or pay for some or all of your closing costs. Pretty cool. Another new thing that's been around for a long time, but it's recently back in the spotlight, is this 2-1 loan buy down. It's kind of a cool loan product. Basically, you still have to qualify for where the current interest rates are at today, but the 2-1 buy down, it gives you an opportunity to have your interest rate 2 points below where the rates are currently at today for the first year, and then 1 point below where the rates are currently at for the second year. And then the third year, it's back at the original interest rate that you originally had gotten approved for. So you really have a chance to save a bunch of money the first 2 years of being in your new home. You can either use that savings to update some things in the home or fix up, and who knows, maybe by then rates will come back down and you can refinance and lock in that lower interest rate. So if you got burnt out from the previous market conditions and the extreme competition that was going on, now's the time to get back in the saddle and fire back up that home search. If new construction is your thing, we can go check out some of those almost move-in ready homes. I've got a list ready to go. Right now, basically, you have a lot of options out there with almost no competition, kind of in the driver's seat. If you're kicking around the idea, let's connect and explore your options today. I can help connect you with a really good local lender, and you can lock in that interest rate before the next Fed meeting in September. I've put my contact information below, so if you're thinking about moving in 9 days or 90 days, be sure to reach out and I can help you find a home that fits your budget and your needs. See you next week. Be happy.